Hello Creative Crafty Lovely, and welcome to my channel. I am here to finally do a tutorial on these cute little dresses that are made from a doily, and I am happy to finally be sharing this tutorial. So let me go ahead and set these aside and we can get started. For this tutorial, you're going to need a 4-inch doily, and I believe I purchased these from either Hobby Lobby or from Michael's. I'm not quite sure where these came from, but I think that's the Hobby Lobby brand. I could be totally wrong, and the reason why I like these is because they do have the scallops, so you're going to need one of these, and then you're going to need a piece of scrap paper that measures 1/4 of an inch. Now, if you do want to have the little tails right here, it's going to have to be 3 inches. But if you don't want the tails like this one, it only has to be 2 inches. So 1/4 of an inch, and then either 2 inches or 3 inches. By the way, you can also use 1/4-inch ribbon, or you can also use washi tape. Just make sure that it is 1/4 of an inch thick. Of course, you can go thicker, but just, I usually like to keep it for 1/4 of an inch as far as the thickness of it. And then I am also using a hole punch, and this is just your regular standard hole punch that you have for your craft supplies or for your office supplies. And what I did is I punched a right here is I used gold glitter cardstock, and I just punched that out. But you can also use a gemmy, or you can actually use all kinds of different things to embellish it. You're also going to need some liquid glue and some scissors. So to get started, what you're going to do is you are going to pinch your doily in half, and you're not going to fold it. You're just going to pinch it right here in the middle, because we're trying to find the middle of this. And then you're going to take it the other way, and you're going to just line up the scallops, and again, just pinch it right there. And as you can tell, well, let me do that a little bit better right there. And as you can, right there is your center point. And what I am going to do for this is I am going to count 5 of these, actually 7. So it's 7 scallops. So I'm starting right here. This one's going to be my center one, and this one seems to be a little bit closed. This one, as you can see, it has a little bit more of the dots. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I am going to grab my scissors, and I am going to go from this edge right here all the way to the center. That's why we used the center mark right there. And then you are going to grab it from here and then take it all the way to the center again. So, oh, and this is just an extra. So if you do that, what you can do is, if you do have extra doilies, is you can always grab these and turn them into little parasols, and just put like a straw or a stick in there, like a stir stick. But anyways, so going back to this. So now what I am going to do is I am going to, this is the bottom of it. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here in the center. And if you notice, I am not going all the way down. I am just going to put it right there. And then I am going to take this, and if you see this scallop and this scallop, I am just going to lay them right on top and try and center them where the scallop meets right there and right there. And I'm just going to pinch at the top, and so that is what it looks like. And then I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm going to use the bottom of it, and I'm just going to cut all the way to the kind of like towards the center, but I'm making sure that I am following what I had cut before. And then I am going to cut right here, and so here is the bottom of the skirt. And then I am just going to clip the see how it's a corner right there, a very sharp corner. I'm just going to clip that, and I'm just going to go across diagonally, and that is that. And then for the top of the dress, I'm going to use these scallops right here that are a little bit more open, and I'm only using 3. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going right here to where the center was and just clipping it. And if you're, see how it's not angled very good? So I'm just going to go in here and just angle it a little bit better. So that way it looks like this, like a piece of pie. And then what I'm doing I'm taking the back of the dress and I'm just putting a little bit of glue right there. And then I am just going to grab this and I am just going to glue it, and I am going to bring it to where the 2 points meet. So right here and right here, that's where the 2 points meet, and that's just lining it up right there, and that is pretty much your little dress already. So I'm just trying to center it a little bit better. That way it doesn't look like it's off. So there it is. And let me set that aside. And then what I am doing is, now this is a 3-inch. This is a 3-inch right here. So I'm going to grab my ruler because I don't need the full 3 inches, and I am just going to clip it right here at the 2-inch mark. And just going to cut that off. And I'm going to set that aside. And then again with my glue, I'm going to try it. First of all, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to try and center it the best I can. And then I am folding this to the back, trying to keep it close to where the edge is right there, to where the corners met. And then I am taking this, and you may have to fuss with it a little bit. You know, don't want it coming out too much. So that is what it looks like. And then after that, I'm just going to grab my glue and just put a little bit on the back as well as there, and press that down and press that down. And then I'm just going to hold this for a minute. That way the glue grabs the paper, the doily. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, because I do want these little right here, I'm going to grab this 1 inch. This is a 1 inch, and this is the 1/4 inch of that little piece of a strip that we had. And I'm just going to grab it, and I'm just going to cut this in half. And then I am going to angle right here, and I am going to angle this right here. And that way it looks like a point. Let's see. Oops. There you go. And as you can see, it is cut. And then if you want, at this point you can rip it apart, or you can just leave it like this. And then I'm going to grab my glue again, and I'm just going to put a little dab right there, and going to grab this little piece and just open it up like so. And we are almost done. And again, you can use washi tape, you can use all kinds of, you know, for the ribbon part, you can use all kinds of things. If you have a bow die, you can put a bow die right here. Let me see, and here's the little circle from the punch. And there it is. There is the cute little doily dress. And let me go ahead and bring the other ones in. So here it is in red, and here's the pink one. And like I said, this one I just used a little jemmy, and it does not have the tails. And if you do have other smaller jemmies, what you can do is just bring that across, and that would look really cute. And you can use ribbon like I had mentioned before. Here is some pattern paper, one that I did. And so, and then here is one that is in purple. So as you can see, these would be really great like on cards, or to send off like if you're doing swaps. So this is what they look like. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day. Bye.